Hello again. So we're gonna do is look at a few things with the market update. So now we're gonna look at the November's market update because we have November numbers in, and it's not too much different from October and not too much different from year over year on some of the different parameters and metrics. So we're just gonna look at what we have and go from there, and then talk about the overall outlook for 2025 from what I've been given from the chief economist of National Association of Realtors. So let's get into it. All right, go. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got the DFW Arlington Housing Report for November 2024. So as far as median sales prices compared to last November, it's only up 1.3%. So the prices are pretty much about the similar, about the same. And then compared to last month in October, we was up 2.5 from year over year. So 399 median sales price for October last month or last reported month, and then 395 now. So not too much of a difference, just a little bit, just tapering off a little bit. And then active listings. So we're still hugely above last year's November. Okay. We're still about 33%. That's a huge uptick in listings on the market. Good news for buyers. You can now sleep on your purchase without stress, and you can get the home you really want, ideally. I know new build is a big competition for pre-existing right now. They're offering so many incentives, but sellers with a greatly staged home, professional photos, a great realtor to guide you through the process, and with maybe offering some incentives as well on your end to compete with the builders, and above all, pricing it properly for your condition of your home. So, in the comparables in the area. So just keep that in mind that you can still win, sellers. You just have to be strategic this time. It's not like during COVID, you could just throw a house on the market and you could leave clothes all over. You could even be home. Now you have to really bring it. You have to bring your A game, your A plus game. Can't play games to win this time, but you can do it, especially to get top dollar. And in closed sales, right here in the right, we got 14.2%. So that's about 7,000 sales last month in our Metroplex. So that's still above what we had a year ago. So it's pretty good. And in days on market, still about 90. So we got 57 days on market and about 33 days to close. So that's just 10 more days than last year. So we're having a little more time in the market, and you probably can guess why. We have more inventory to choose from, and we don't have an oversurge of buyers to overcome that, although we do have a healthy amount enough. So I think buyers are getting accustomed to the rates. We're not expected to go down to 3% again, guys. So let that go totally. As far as the refi surge you may be thinking is going to happen, we don't think that's going to happen, but we are expecting rates to be around 6.7%. So it's not going to go down too much. It just the economy pretty much drives that. I know I've heard that Trump is talking to Powell, who's over the rates of Fed Reserves about that, but he doesn't really have power as the president-elect and president to come to even directly affect the rates, but the economy will drive that, inflation, spending power. And ironically, the better the economy, the higher the rates will be. So we had a downsurge in interest rates from what I've been taught, because the pandemic, we had a low economy. So it's like a give and take. Do you want a bad economy and low rates, or do you want a good economy with higher rates? I mean, or somewhat higher. So just it's a big balance game, and I can't control that at all. I'm just the messenger, but know that it's better to get your home now, and when rates do mellow out a little more, it's better for you to be in your home, and you can maybe refi later if you like, or just find ways that I can teach you how to overcome your payments, overcome the rate by making extra payments per year. So another thing, equity. So the US has about 35 trillion in home equity in their homes across the US as a conglomerate. What does that mean for you? So if you'd like to know how much equity that I could predict you have in your home from market analysis, just give me a call and I can get that worked out for you, but after January 8th. And then delinquent mortgages, guys, we're not seeing a huge downfall and ability to pay. I think because of just the types of jobs we can get these days, the job market is actually great. We have record low unemployment, at least the past few years at different times. We've really recovered and bounced back well from the pandemic. So it's just not a real tough economy, so to speak, in that sense. Although we do have isolated cases, and that's just being human and being this life. But yeah, it's less than 2% on delinquent mortgages. So don't expect any upsurge in foreclosures. It's just not happening from what we can see. But the last 2 years for the market, as far as number of sales for real estate, has been the lowest in 30 years. So 2023 and 2024 have been on record as being the lowest amount of sales, of real estate sales. So I think 30% of realtors are expected to leave the industry in the next 2 years or so. And then, yeah, but the good news is they believe the worst is over. So good, 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 right? And then, we're expecting, just good things. They're expecting maybe about 500,000 more homes to sell, or to 1 million homes to sell this next year, 2025. So they're expecting it to get better, etc. But nonetheless, whether you're buying or selling, I'm here to help you. And so I'm glad to be of assistance for 2025. So just feel free, if you have humble people you can refer who are respectful and teachable, feel free to send those my way. And all your cousins and friends and family and coworkers, just feel free to go ahead and send them. So best to you guys. I'm going to put in the link below the PDF presentations from these National Association of Realtor Economists. So if you like numbers and you like graphs, I got you. So that's going to be right there in the link below. Feel free to check it out. If you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. And blessings and Happy New Year. Bye-bye.